Hello, it is Sunday, August 31st, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. Yes, it's me recording the Sunday crossword. I didn't think I was going to, and in fact, I intended not to. I recorded a cryptic crossword solve that I was going to post today. I recorded it in advance the day I left, and then as I was on the tube heading to the airport, I realized I never actually uploaded the video I recorded for Sunday. I can't believe it. I recorded the one for Saturday, yesterday's mini crossword solve, but I never uploaded the other one. So here I am. I've woken up especially early on Sunday, and I'm going to try and solve this as quickly as I can because I really don't have a lot of time to be solving this crossword. But I just didn't want to not have a video up on the channel today. So here we go. Today's hopefully not too lengthy Sunday edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Michael Tamburino, Mike Williams, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They really do. This is one of those days where they really do sustain this channel. They keep me solving even on days when I didn't expect to. And for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to the four of them. Thank you to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's the official Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a debut construction by Danny J. Rooney. It's a Sunday puzzle entitled A Man of Character. That's a very intriguing name for a Sunday crossword. Maybe character like alphanumeric character. We'll have to find out. It's a big grid, so hopefully it doesn't take me too long. And it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Maximum extent in an idiom. The maximum extent in an idiom. The nth degree? I don't know. Win for an away team. I don't know. Okay. Suitable, I guess. It'll do. That looks okay. Different. Other. Sorry if there's sort of keyboard noise in this. As I said, I wasn't planning on recording. I did take my laptop just in case, and good thing I did. But I know that sometimes the microphone on this picks up sort of keyboard sounds. I'm very sorry if that's the case. There's nothing really I can do about it in the situation I'm in at the moment. Anyway, if you gave someone medicine, you dosed them. Let's see. Big events on Wall Street could be IPOs, initial public offerings. Full of tension is taut like a rope. Or metaphorically a situation, I guess. Abbreviation on a paper tray could be letter for the size of paper. If you whiled away the hours, this looks like patoot, maybe? Yes, your rump is your patoot. So we've got double O's in those circled cells. Whiled away the hours. Lolled, maybe? Don't think that's right. Don't flick that cigarette over here. Something our ash. Don't flick that cigarette over here. And this is italicized, so it's a theme clue. And it's underneath the circled cells. That's interesting. I'm not sure, though, offhand. Non-free range farm fixture. Some kind of hen coop or something, I'm not sure. Whiled away the hour. Oh, loafed. A feeder or feeders? No, feed pen or something? Pokeball, maybe? Start of a pirate chant. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me, perhaps? There I am in the photo. Look, it's me or something? I don't know. Small storage unit, a byte, a small unit of storage on a computer. Looks like Pokeball. Okay, so we've got two O's in these circled cells as well. Maybe they'll be in all the circled cells, or maybe just the ones on this line. Don't know. Sounds of amazement could be ooze. And winter hours in Connecticut would be Eastern Standard Time. There I am in the photo. That's me. There we go. That's what it is, I think. Incredible. This mosquito didn't even let in one bug. What a something, probably. Lots and lots. A ton, maybe. Container weight, tear, so the weight of the container itself is the sort of tare weight so that you can figure out the total weight, the weight of the shipment itself. Haha, too funny. LMAO, so you might put this in a text or something, and the brackets there mean that it's not spoken verbal speech. I guess you could say LMAO out loud, but it's usually typed, which is what this is getting at. I think there might be a typo in here. There's one opening quotation mark, but not a closing quotation mark in the clue. I think that's a typo. Okay, spoils. Loot. Yeah, so we've got more double O's here. I think that means we'll have some over here, won't it? See adventure novel by Herman Melville is Omu. There we go. Herman Melville, of course, better known for Moby Dick. But let's go back to here since we've made some progress. Exhibiting some force. If you're exhibiting some force, you're not sure. Part of a personal air filtration system, a nose mask or something maybe, or nose something. Blank News Central daily program. I don't know, CNN maybe? It's a news channel with an N in the middle, if this is nose. Degree in math. Nth degree? Yeah, okay, maybe it is CNN. Let's see. Exhibiting some force. I don't know. Incredible. This mosquito net didn't even let in one bug. What a moth. What? Sorry, I can't see what's going on with this crossword. That's frustrating. Okay. With this theme, I should say. Kiss, smooch. Yeah, all right. We've got O's everywhere. Can we just put O's elsewhere in the grid? I think we probably can. Let's put them down here. We'll come back to those. Lots and lots is indeed a ton. Exhibiting some force is... Oh, it's what a mesh. Oh, what a mesh, like what a mess. Right. Why is that thematic underneath these circled O's? I don't know. So a nose hose, maybe, the air filtration system? Exhibiting some force is coercive, or is this not smooth? Oh no, kiss is smooch. Sorry, I just misspelled it. That was odd. Smooch. Did I say smooth? Yeah, so exhibiting some force is coercive. Nose. Is it nose hose? That sounds wrong. It sounds like there should be something better than that. Blank America and So Can You, Stephen Colbert bestseller. I Am America is the name of that book. So, is it nose hair? Yeah, your nose hair is part of your sort of personal air filtration system. I think that must be right. That's funny. If you're zealous, you're avid, you're kind of dedicated. And ERVPs are MDs, medical doctors. Some skincare products are what? It's right on a square. A square is made up of 4 right angles. Some skincare products, I'm not sure. Favorite drink of 111 across, which is... Secret Agent, first introduced in 1953. Oh, is this going to be thematic? Is this going to be James Bond? That would have been, I guess, when the first James Bond novel by Ian Fleming was published. So this will be a martini. A vodka martini is what he drinks. And what else is this collecting? This? Oh, 00 as in 007. Oh, are there 7 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7. Right. Okay. So I'm curious what the theme clues are going to be about. Are they puns? Because James Bond sometimes makes puns. Feature of this puzzle circled squares that when connected by a single line visually represents 111 across. Oh, it's the number 7. Our 00s are in the shape of a number 7. Visually represents 111 across. So 111 is James Bond, right? I don't know what the answer to this one is, though. What about this? Classic 111 across portrayer whose iconic agent is suggested by the answers to the italicized clues. Right, this was Sean Connery, probably? Yes, there we go. Classic James Bond. So, right, this is going to be a sort of Scottish accent, or not so much a Scottish accent specifically, but generally, but Sean Connery's accent in particular, with the kind of SHs for S's. Don't flick that cigarette over here. Something your ash. Not watch. That doesn't fit. Don't flick that cigarette over here. Keep. Hold on. I can't. Not sure what it is. Something like that. And yeah, we're kind of, what's the word for, it's not lisping. What's the word for this? I don't know, when you turn the S sound into an H, but we'll come back to that clue. Thirst is a yen and a desire, longing. Greatest potential accomplishment, metaphorically. Your highest, is in your highest moment? Pick up at school, not sure. Actor Pascal, Pedro Pascal is his current actor. Certain URL ending would be .com, but it could be .net, org, edu, or whatever else. Nipsey Russell's role in 1978's The Wiz must be the Tin Man. The Wiz was a musical adaptation of The Wizard of Oz. Company originally named Blue Ribbon Sports. Was it Nike, perhaps? Allergic reaction would be an itch. More in need of a sticky roller, something lintier. So certain URL ending is .net. To adorn is to bedeck something. Perfect match is an ideal mate, maybe? Bank security feature, I don't know. Dear Lord, His Majesty's beard is out of control. God shave the king. This must be. Right, okay, so my suspicion was correct. We are taking SH sounds and using them in place of S sounds in common phrases. So God save the king becomes God shave the king. There we go. And that's kind of mimicking Sean Connery's own kind of manner of speaking. Bank security feature. A levy, a river bank, not a financial institution. Port on the Adriatic. Bari? No, that's not right, is it? Here we have area code. Shout of triumph. Ha, as in ha, I've done it, maybe. Just dropped off some of your newly buffed knight's protection. Well, here's an H. There might be an S here. Stitching on a Cardinals cap. Oh, it's the St. Louis Cardinals. STL for St. Louis, maybe? I think that's probably right. Just dropped off some of your newly buffed knight's protection. This is very long. Some kind of arm or something? Shield. This will be a shield. Sealed. Signed, shield, delivered. Right, because it's a knight, so it's signed, it's got the sort of coat of arms or something on it. I think that's probably what it is. Oh no, it's shined, sealed, shield, delivered, because it's newly buffed, it's shined. Wow, what a completely ridiculous clue. Very good. Okay, relative of an adder could be it was Bari, that was the port. Okay, I was right the first time. Relative of an adder is an asp, another snake. Evita role for Antonio Banderas. I've never actually seen this. I've never actually seen Evita or a film adaptation of Evita, but he must have played Che Guevara, who would make sense for him to have been a character in that. Kir Royale is a cocktail, champagne cocktail, and then Comic's Cry of Dismissal is Ack, I guess. Green Gemstone, Peridot. And then Williamson, who played Merlin in Excalibur. I'm not sure. Biblical kingdom near the Dead Sea. Biblical kingdom. The kingdom of Edom? No, am I thinking of the right thing? I'm not sure if I am. Can you offer me anything bigger than skiffs, dinghies, and pontoons? So this will be something about ships rather than sips. I'd like more than I'd like a bigger sip or something. I don't know. Feature of this puzzle, circled squares. Right. So what is the feature of the circled squares? They're O's. Oh, double O. As in 007. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. Far from bright, dull. Oh, could I have a ship? I see. So a skiff or dinghy or a pontoon you might call a boat, whereas he wants a ship, a larger craft. And could I have a sip, you might ask. I'm going to take a sip right now. All right. So, give a bad review to Pan, a film, say. Portfolio holding for short could be maybe an IRA, an individual retirement account, as part of a kind of investment portfolio, I guess. Avocado variety, Haas avocados. Is that 2 A's or 2 S's? Maybe 2 S's. Real ladies' man, yeah, Casanova, referring to the The person. Improvise a la Ella Fitzgerald would be to scat, so, improvisatory jazz singing with nonsense syllables. JFK prediction could be, right, so this is probably referring to JFK, the airport, the New York airport's an estimated time of arrival, ETA. And then brand of bubbly informally is Moet, as in Moet et Chandon. And it is pronounced Moet. People often pull me up on this in the comments, but that is how it's meant to be pronounced because it was a German name. Anyway, Mid-Atlantic State Capital. Mid-Atlantic State Capital. Like a mid-Atlantic state of the U.S. on the Atlantic sort of seaboard. I'm not sure what we're looking for there, sorry. Firmly planted is rooted, so this isn't dull, but rather drab, I would say. A good one might generate good karma, a good deed. Is this Dover? What is that? What is that a capital of? Dover. How do I not know that? Sorry. Hero's partner in myth. Hero's partner, I'm not sure. Is it a particular hero or the general concept of a hero's partner? I'm not sure. University in New Rochelle, New York. Oh. Is it Ione? I'm not sure about this either. Hero's partner in myth. It's always getting into hot water. A tea bag. Yeah, there we go. Grounder to second, often. I don't know. This is a baseball thing, I assume. Is this an N, do I think? The university, Iona? Hero's partner in myth. Just not confident enough to put something in, so I'm not going to just yet. What about this? Sizable wine orders. You could order a carafe of wine. Alas, it is true. Sad to say, or sadly, yes. There we go. Feature of many a gloating movie villain, an evil grin. Those who hunt and gather are foragers. And figures most people have memorized are social security numbers, zebra features that mirror their body stripes. I don't know what that's referring to at all. You can't win them all, as they say. Sea eagle is an ern, E-R-N. Zebra feature, they're manes. I see, okay, the mane of the zebra. Member of a watery quintet, Erie, so a group of 5 of the Great Lakes. And then unruly as a beard is scraggy, maybe? Heart is the core of something, is the heart of it. Many a get-rich-quick offer is a scam. Platform for Super Mario Brothers, for short, is NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. And to charm someone is to endear them. A bow is, I don't know. Debate ending reply is, I don't know. I actually don't know what that is. Sly schemes are ruses, perhaps. Paris's Dôme de Paris, e.g. What is that? Do I know what this is? I don't know. Is it a church? I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Beau? Right. Is this like a boyfriend, maybe? Theatrical constructions are sets. You construct a set in which to act out the play. Corporate bigwig is a CEO, presumably. Muse of love poetry is Erato in myth. Beau is a steady, like a steady boyfriend. It was that, okay. And then says me is what you declare at the end of the debate. So the dome here is an arena in Paris. Okay, fair enough. Is that a certainty? You sure? You might ask someone for confirmation. Obergefell versus Hodges, milestone case for marriage equality. I remember that. Hero's partner in myth. I can't believe I can't infer what this is just yet. This must be Dover, right? So what's this? Is this Iona? So I keep wanting to say this is Lysander, but it doesn't fit, obviously. Oh, Leander. Is that right? Grounder to second. An easy one? I'm not really sure what that means in baseball. I guess it's an easy one to catch or something. You're on to something. Japanese noodle is udon. That's a Japanese noodle. And school attended by both 111 across and its creator, right? It's the official private school of the New York Times Crossword, Eton. outside of London, and where Ian Fleming, the creator of James Bond and fictionally James Bond himself, attended school. Grounder to second often. An easy out, that's what it is. Okay. So Aston Martin is an auto. Right. And it doesn't, that's interesting. They didn't clue this to James Bond because in many of the James Bond films, James Bond drives an Aston Martin. And then modern pet name, so pet name in the sense of a term of endearment would be Bay. Tres leches cake, there we go. And computer shortcuts are macros. You don't hear about these as much anymore. Sort of like pre-programmed key combinations. Late jazz singer Blank Lane, Cleo Lane it must be. Writer Earl Stanley Gardner wrote sort of mystery novels, as I recall. Greaves and cuisses, but not gauntlets and helmets, right? This is some kind of armor. These are definitely bits of armor, but I'm not sure what we're... Oh, is it leg armor? Bit of work is an erg. That's a unit of work in physics. Langston Hughes' poem, I Too, is a poem by Langston Hughes. And to spread throughout would be to permeate something. Yeah, something permeates, okay? And then a beam on a bottle is Jim Beam, the distillery. And then the Adriatic, e.g., but it's spelled in the French manner, so we have mer here for sea in French. Okay, great. So zest of a fruit, for instance, could be its peel. And this looks like a plum, is it? Yes. Composure under pressure is a plum. Great. So here we have Williamson, who played Merlin in Excalibur, must have been Nicole Williamson or Nicole Williamson. I don't know the actor. Okay, and then, this was Edom, the biblical kingdom, all right? To imitate someone is to ape them, and I think we've now looked at all of the clues over there. So let's go back up to the top. Win for an away team. A home loss? I'm not sure. That doesn't bother me anymore. I'm over it. Yeah, that looks good. Winsome. Oh, kind of winsome smile would be a kind of winning or charming smile. Winsome. What would this be? I don't know. It's human in a saying. To err is human. To forgive divine, as they say. A pop would be per, as in per unit, for each unit. What wine or citrus adds to a sauce? It adds some acid. In cooking, hairstyle helpers are buns, maybe? Or, let's see, acid is wrong. Went from 0 to 60, say, would be sped, presumably. What wine or citrus adds to a sauce? I don't know. Hairstyle helpers. Okay, I'm going to come back to this. Let's keep going. Device for cutting bangs, but there's a question mark. So is it not just clippers or scissors? What is it for cutting bangs? Not sure. Guide for writing a perfect letter. Style something? Some skincare products, toners, makeup terms. And then airing, something airing is on TV. Tiny and scurrying, perhaps, would be a rodent-like or something. What's this? Superman's birth name, Kal-El. This is ridiculous. I saw the 1978 Superman film for the very first time just a couple of weeks ago. I really enjoyed it. So now I can answer that from first-hand experience. Tiny and scurrying, perhaps, would be ant-like, I guess. Okay, there we go. End of an academic address would be edu. And eau de vie, water of life from French. Oops. And then here we have indignation would be anger, ire. And New Zealand parrot that can solve logic puzzles, the Kia. That's interesting. Don't think I knew that. Maximum extent in an idiom. Why can I not see what this is? Full tilt? I don't know. Okay, move your ash. There we go. There's our Sean Conneryism, or purported Sean Conneryism there. Don't flick that cigarette over here. Move your ash. Okay. Greatest potential accomplishment metaphorically. Oh, Everest, right. Everest often metaphorically used to refer to great accomplishment, as in climbing Mount Everest. Pick up at school would be to learn something, would be to pick it up at school. And then a celestial sphere is an orb out in space. Went from 0 to 60. I think that's sped, but I'm going to come back to that since I wasn't sure what was going on with those crosses. So let's look at this now. Win for an away team. Oh, a home loss. Okay, that is what it is, it seems. And winsome is lovable. And then maximum extent is the hilt. Right, yes, you say I'm going to do it to the hilt, to the maximum extent. Great. Guide for writing a perfect letter. A stencil, right. So a letter of the alphabet. And then device for cutting bangs. The question mark. I still don't see what it is. Oh, is it a silencer? Like to cut the sound, to cut the volume level of a pistol, or other firearm. Put a silencer on it, right. So high school subject is English. Base figure for short, so on a military base, an NCO, a non-commissioned officer. This was acid, or wine or citrus adds to a sauce. Okay, so if you went from 0 to 60, you what? Aced, aped, I don't quite get it. Axed? Hairstyle helpers are gels. Oh, you aged, right? You went from age 0 to 60. That's what it is. And this should be the end of the puzzle. No, I have a mistake. Right, okay. Especially given that's so frustrating. Okay, I'm going to, as I do when this happens, I'm going to pause the video, try and run through this as quickly as I can, but it's kind of boring because I'm not going to be speaking because I want to find it quickly. And then I'll unpause the video, hopefully having found the answer, but we'll see. Be back in a sec. Okay, I'm pretty sure I found it, or at least I found one mistake. I don't know how I made this error, but eau de vie, water of life in French, would be O-E-A-U. So yes, end of an academic address. I didn't even look at this. Always check the crosses. That's why I put it on the official Daily Solve Patreon mug. Anyway, so this should be a U. Hopefully that's it. It was. Great. Okay, good. That was the Sunday crossword. Oh, look, they've put the 7 in. Yes, they have. There we go. We've got our 007. So let's just very quickly restate the theme. The secret agent first introduced in 1953 is James Bond, famously played by Sean Connery, whose iconic accent is suggested by the answers to these italicized clues. So we've got, but we've also got our 00 here with 007 being spelled out by connecting those answers. And then we've got our Conneryisms, ostensibly. Move your ash. What a mesh. What a mesh. Let's see. What else do we have? God shave the king. Oh, can I not select these? Yeah, okay, there we go. Shined shield delivered. And could I have a ship? And I think that might be all of them. There we go. That's a man of character. Ridiculous crossword. Very well, very thoroughly themed, which I always enjoy. There we have it. That was the Sunday crossword. I should be back again tomorrow. It'll be later in the day because I'll have been traveling on Monday. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and hope you enjoyed today's quickly assembled Sunday video. As I said, I will be back tomorrow at some point in the day. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying these, and join me tomorrow. Have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.